Hello everyone and welcome on this new deal of the day video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now today's deal of the day will be actually on the pound JPY. And let me just start by telling you that the pound JPY in general is going to rise, but we're going to short it. What? How? Okay, let me just explain to you. So right here, based on the daily chart, we can see clearly that the market has actually formed a strong real level of a support at 179.830. Now, if we look at the weekly chart, however, we can see that the pound JPY is still facing that level of a previous resistance right after the appearance of that bearish breakout candle. And as we can see, the weekly candle has actually closed below that level of the resistance, which indicates that the pound JPY will most likely gonna continue the fall to reach that level of the support. That means that we have to start shorting it until it reaches that level of the support. Let me just tell you something. Let's move now to the daily chart. Now on the daily chart, we can see clearly that we are having here a broken level of the support trend line. Right here, a support trend line number 1, 2, a fake breakout, very obvious one, support trend line, and again support trend line, and then finally the bearish breakout candle. Then on Friday, the pound JPY has made here the retest attempt of that level and created here a resistance trend line. Now, let's check the Fibonacci retracement. And as we can see, if we check the Fibonacci retracement just like that, we can see that we are actually right now on actually Fibonacci 38.2. Now, let me just tell you something, guys. The normal behavior of the market, when we are having a broken level of a support trend line, the market might actually make a bearish breakout from that level, and then it will continue falling till it reaches 61.8 Fibonacci before it's gonna start retesting or actually rising to retest the broken level of the support trend line. That's exactly what will gonna happen right here. So most likely we can see that right here on 61.8 we're having that level of a strong real support, and now the pound JPY will most likely now gonna continue the fall till it reach that level of Fibonacci 61.8 and the support, and after that it might retest that level of the broken support trend line. In my opinion, when that happens, it will instantly breaks out from it. But until then, again, we will be looking for this short right here. Let's leave this for later and let's focus on this movement right here. So for that, let's now move again to the 4-hour time frame. You know what, even to the 1-hour time frame. Now we can see clearly that we are having here head and shoulders pattern has been completed, and that indicates that the pound JPY again, guys, is going to continue the fall. So now let's use the Fibonacci on a smaller time scale, such as this one right here. So what I will do right now is simply, of course, check the Fibonacci retracement and check this out. Indeed, the market has already reversed on Fibonacci 50, as you can see, which represents here a real level of the resistance. Meanwhile, the fake breakout has reversed exactly on 61.8. Now that means we have most likely, guys, to wait for the pound JPY to rise to another 30 pips before we can start shorting it. But we have here another issue, is the resistance trend line. Check this out. So right here, actually, let me just be more precise. Exactly. Yes, that's better. So now, as you can see, we do have right here resistance trend line number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finally 6. And lately, we had one fake breakout from that level of a resistance trend line. And then lately, we have here, now the count begins from the beginning. So resistance trend line number 1. That means that we can start shorting this pair right on the second attempt of the resistance trend line. So again, let's continue moving to the smaller time frames. Let's move to the 30-minute time frame. Now here, guys, as we can see, did I delete the trend line? 1 second. I need to bring it back. 1 second, guys, 1 second. All right, got it back. So right here we're having the resistance trend line, and as you can see, if we look here at the left side, guys, however, we can see clearly that we had right here also a resistance level. Check this out. So right here we have that right here a resistance level, and right here the same level of the resistance has been respected. So therefore, let's wait for the pound JPY to rise again to reach the same level of that resistance. Also, it will be matching up along with the resistance trend line. So all of that together tells us, let me just delete everything here so it will not confuse you, that we can start shorting the pound JPY after it rises to another 23 pips. And of course, back now to the 4-hour time frame, since we are actually expecting from the market to fall all the way to this level of a support. Instead, what I will do is I'm choosing this level of a support right here, the nearest key support level to our entry. This is going to be our take profit level, because also there is a chance for the market to make a bullish reversal after reaching that level of the support. That being said, we can actually expect to make approximately 104 pips profit from this signal, and a stop loss that shouldn't be ranging much higher than this level of a previous resistance, which was also Fibonacci 61.8. Therefore, our stop loss will be 61 pips against 105 pips of profit. Let's now write the signal for you. And there goes your deal, my friends, on Monday on the pound JPY. Again, guys, another reminder to join the free group of Telegram to receive any updates about these deals. As we can see here, for example, I have sent here this notification or update about the last deal of the day on the gold, informing everyone to close it now in 100 pips of profit to secure it. So the thing here is, of course, is if I notice any price action going against my direction, I will inform you right here on this Telegram group to close it right now before it hit the stop loss to prevent the losses. And again, another reminder also that this signal might fail. Not just because it's coming from an Xtreme trader means it will be profitable. No way. There is always a chance that any signal I'm sending that actually they might fail. And for that, you have to always be prepared and make sure that your stop loss is an amount that you are ready to risk to lose it. So you are a trader, you are an investor. So if you have, for example, $10,000 in your account, you can risk $100 on this trade. So meaning, make sure that your stop loss is equivalent to $100. And also another reminder, guys, to support the channel, I would like to recommend you to open account in IC Markets, of course, using the link provided in the description below of this video. Of course, it's like a tribute if you want to return the favor to the channel for all these free signals that you are receiving. But again, this is of course optional. You don't have to do it. If you don't want to do it, it's really up to you. Anyway, guys, until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.